In the golden kingdom of Valenrose, there lived a princess named Seraphina. She was beautiful beyond compare, with eyes like polished amber and a spirit that refused to be tamed. Every nobleman and prince across the lands had sought her hand, yet she turned them all away. Her parents, King Alden and Queen Alara, tried everything. They held grand feasts, hosted tournaments, and sent invitations to the richest, most powerful families in the realm. But Seraphina would smile politely, dance once or twice, and then retreat to the castle gardens. The king eventually stopped inviting suitors. The queen, however, still hoped that love might find her daughter in unexpected ways. One quiet evening, Queen Alara went walking through the courtyard. There, beneath the old willow tree, she saw her daughter locked in a tender kiss with Sir Calin, the commander of their royal army. The queen froze. Sir Calin was a man of valor and honor, loved by his soldiers and feared by his enemies. He was not born noble, yet his deeds had earned him the respect of all Valenrose. When he noticed the queen, he dropped to one knee and said, "Your Majesty, forgive me." "Aye." But the queen only smiled, her eyes warm. "Rise, Sir Calin," she said softly, "and do not let the king find out." The next week, an army from a neighboring realm was marching toward Valenrose. The invasion was swift and brutal. Sir Calin rallied his men, mounted his black stallion, and led the kingdom's defense. From the castle tower, Princess Seraphina watched him ride into the mist. Her heart pounded with dread. "Come back to me," she whispered to the wind. "Please come back." The battle raged through the night. The clash of steel and the cries of the wounded carried on until dawn. By midday, the royal army returned, battered but victorious. Cheers rose from the castle walls as they marched through the gates. At their head rode Sir Calin, his armor dented and bloodied, but his eyes alight with triumph. Seraphina didn't wait for ceremony. She ran down the marble steps, through the gathered crowd, and into his arms. The people gasped, but she didn't care. Tears streaked her cheeks as she clung to him. "I don't care who sees," she said, her voice trembling. "This is the man I love, the only one I will ever marry." King Alden stood at the top of the steps, silent. The court held its breath, waiting for his wrath. But then the old king sighed, his stern face softening. "Then let it be so," he said, "for a heart that fights for love is as noble as any crown." And so the princess married her knight, the warrior who had not only defended her kingdom, but had captured her heart. Their union became legend, a story of courage, defiance, and love stronger than royal decree. And in Valenrose, where the roses still bloom untamed, the people would often say, "The princess who sought adventure found it not in war or crown, but in the heart of a knight."